Hi, I'm Lorna Illingsworth, an independent financial advisor for Protection Investment Southampton. Today we're going to discuss whole of life insurance. Whole of life insurance is a policy that lasts your entire lifetime. Unlike term life insurance, which ends after a set period of years, a whole of life policy guarantees to pay out a lump sum when you die, as long as you keep paying the premiums. Term life insurance runs for a fixed number of years, often linked to things like your mortgage or children finishing education. It only pays out if you pass away or are diagnosed with a terminal illness during the policy term. Whereas whole of life insurance has no end date, it continues until you die, as long as premiums are up to date. There are two main kinds of whole of life cover. The first is balance cover, sometimes called level cover, where your premiums stay the same throughout the policy and the payout your loved ones receive is fixed. The second is maximum cover, where your premiums are invested in funds with the aim that the investment returns cover the payout. However, if the investments underperform, your insurer may increase your premiums or reduce the payout amount. Maximum cover policies can be cheaper at the start, but they usually become more expensive over time. Balance cover policies tend to be more predictable because both the premiums and the payout remain fixed. The key benefit of a whole of life insurance is certainty. Your loved ones are guaranteed to receive a lump sum whenever you die, which can provide peace of mind that they will be financially supported at a difficult time. The payout can be used to help with everyday bills, funeral costs, or a potential inheritance tax bill. Because the payout is guaranteed, as long as you keep up to date with your premiums, it means that the cost is generally higher than term life insurance. You also need to think carefully about whether you can realistically commit to paying those premiums for the rest of your life, as the policy will end with no payout if you stop. It's also worth considering any other financial protection you may already have in place, such as death in service benefits with your employer, savings, or your partner's income, to decide whether a whole of life policy is really necessary. The amount of cover you might need will depend on what you want the payout to achieve. Some people want to make sure their family can cover everyday expenses or pay off debts such as a mortgage, loans, or credit cards. Others want the payout to help with funeral expenses or to contribute to future costs such as school fees. You may also want to cover an inheritance tax bill. Over time, your needs are likely to change, so it's important to review your cover regularly and make adjustments as your circumstances evolve. The cost of a whole of life policy depends on a variety of factors, including your age, health, lifestyle, occupation, where you live, and of course how much cover you want. You can hold more than one policy if you wish, and these can even be across different providers. There is no expiry date on a whole of life policy. It continues indefinitely as long as you keep paying the premiums. The payout itself is tax-free, but it may be counted as part of your estate for inheritance tax purposes unless the policy is placed into a trust. For some people, especially later in life when mortgages are repaid and children are financially independent, term life insurance may be a better option since it's likely to be cheaper. Whole of life insurance provides certainty with a guaranteed payout, but that certainty comes at a higher cost than term insurance. It may be the right choice for some people, but not everybody. Before taking out a policy, make sure you fully understand the costs, the payout, and whether it fits your financial needs. Always consider whether you will realistically be able to maintain the premiums throughout your life. And remember, professional financial advice can help you weigh up whether whole of life insurance is the best option for you. If you'd like to discuss whole of life insurance, please call us on 02380 668 407 or visit our website.